The Central Board of Direct Taxes has accused the makers of a popular medicine tablet of indulging in unethical practices and giving away freebies of around rupees 1000 crore to medical professionals and doctors in order to get them to promote the products made by the pharmaceutical group. This comes after the Income Tax Department had on July 6 conducted a search action covered around 36 premises of the Bangalore based pharmaceutical company, which has spread across 9 states. As per the reports, the accused in this case is the makers of Dolo 650 tablet Micro Labs Limited. During the course of the search operation, substantial incriminating evidence in the form of documents and digital data has been found and seized, said the Income Tax Department in a statement on Wednesday. The CBDT said in the statement that the department seized unaccounted cash of rupees 1.20 crore and gold and diamond jewelry of rupees 1.40 crore. The initial gleaning of the evidence has revealed that the group has been debiting in its books of account unallowable expenses on the account of distribution of freebies to the medical professionals under the head sales and promotion, it said. Various other means of tax evasion, including inadequate allocation of research and development expenses to eligible units and inflated claim of weighted deduction under Section 35 2AB have also been dictated. The quantum of tax sought to be evaded through such means is estimated at over rupees 300 crore, it said. The department further alleged that instances of violation of provisions of tax deduction at source under Section 194C of the Income Tax Act 1961 have also been detected in respect of transactions under contracts entered into with third-party bulk drug manufacturers. Dolo 650, an analgesic painkiller and anticryptic fever-reducing oral tablet, was being extensively prescribed by doctors and medical shop owners for coronavirus patients to reduce pain and fever, common symptoms experienced by those infected. The Election Commission has sought limits on cash donations to political parties. In a letter to Law Minister, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar has suggested some amendments in the Representation of the People Act to increase transparency and accountability. Official sources said the poll body has proposed to decrease the limit of anonymous political donations from 20,000 rupees to 2,000 rupees and so to restrict cash donations at 20% or at maximum of 20 crore rupees out of the total funds received by a party. The commission has also suggested that every candidate should open a separate bank account for election purposes, route all expenses and receipts through this account and furnish these details in their account of election expenditure. Currently, maintaining a separate bank account for poll expenditure is part of instructions, but poll panel wants it to become part of conduct of election rules. The proposals are aimed at bringing reforms and transparency in donations received by political parties and also expenditure incurred by candidates. FAO side event on International Year of Millets 2023 was held during the 9th section of governing body GB9 of the International Treaty Food and Agriculture Organization being hosted by the Government of India in New Delhi. The side event of International Year of Millets 2023 focused on celebrating millets farmers. To bring back millets and create domestic and global demand and to provide nutritional food to the people, the Government of India decided to mark National Year of Millets in 2018. In 2021, India proposed to United Nations for declaring 2023 as the International Year of Millets. The proposal of India got support from 72 countries and United Nations General Assembly. The General Assembly declared 2023 as the International Year of Millets. The 11th Foundation Day celebration of Solar Energy Corporation of India Limited (SECI) was held on 21st September. Sri R.K. Singh, Union Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy, graced the occasion as chief guest, and Sri Bhagwan Kuba, Minister of State for New and Renewable Energy and Chemicals and Fertilizers, was the guest of honor. Speaking on the occasion, Sri R.K. Singh commended the role played by SECI in the expansion of Indian renewable energy sector in a short span of time. Sri Bhagwan Kuba appreciated the pioneering work done by SECI towards fulfillment of national renewable energy target. As part of 11th Foundation Day, a series of events was organized including plantation of 1100 trees, blood donation camp wherein 88 units were donated, distribution of 2100 food packets, guest lectures for around 2200 school kids, indoor sports tournament comprising of table tennis, chess, caroms, foosball and various team building activities were done. Development of tourism infrastructure and sustainable tourism will be the focus of a national conference of tourism ministers from various states and union territories that is set to open in Himachal Pradesh, Dharmashala. Union Minister for Culture and Tourism G. Kishan Reddy will chair the event, which is slated to be inaugurated by Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jai Ram Thakur. The conference is being organized by the Ministry of Tourism from September 18 to 20 to discuss issues related to development of tourism in country, officials said. Tourism related aspects of G20 Leaders Summit that will be hosted by India next year will also be discussed. India is expected to host over 200 G20 meetings during its year long presidency of the influential group, which will culminate with an annual summit on September 9 and 10 next year. India will assume the presidency of the G20 for 1 year from December 1, 2022 to November 30, 2023. The conference in Dharmashala will be attended by central ministers, tourism ministers from various states and union territories, governors, administrators, and senior officials of central government, state governments, and heads of tourism and hospitality associations, the tourism ministry said in a statement. The event will focus on various policies and programs of the Ministry of Tourism, including development of tourism infrastructure, cultural, spiritual, and heritage tourism, tourism in the Himalayan states, and responsible and sustainable tourism, the official said. Role of digital technology for marketing and promotion of tourism destinations, emerging importance of homestays in the Indian hospitality sector, Ayurveda, wellness, medical value travel, and promotion of domestic tourism will also be discussed, they said. Other issues such as wildlife tourism, tourism related aspects of G20 event will also be discussed along with the review of the implementation of various projects implemented by the ministry, the officials said. Last week, a doctor in Rajasthan's Jodhpur allegedly tied a dog to his car and dragged it across the city. The dog has fractured leg and has suffered bruises. The doctor Rajneesh Galwa faces charges under Section 428 mischief by killing or maiming animal of the Indian Penal Code and Section 11 treating animals cruelly of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960. If convicted under the PCA Act and found to be a first time offender, Dr. Galwa can be punished with a fine of rupees 10 to rupees 50. If it is found that this is not his first such crime within the past 3 years, the maximum punishment would be a fine between rupees 25 and rupees 100, a jail term of 3 months or both. Several cases of cruelty to animals have come to light recently. While they provoke outrage on social media, the penalty for offenders has not been revised since 1960. The case in Jodhpur case once again highlighted the need for a revision in the penalty and the debate around it. The Act defines cruelty to animals, including acts of overburdening or overworking it, not providing animal food, water, and shelter, mutilating or killing an animal, etc. In 2020, a group of MPs cutting across party lines wrote to then Animal Husbandry Minister urging that the punishment in 1960 Act be increased. In April 2021, the center proposed changes where the penalty can go up to rupees 75,000 per animal or 3 times the cost of animal as determined by the jurisdictional veterinarian, whichever is more, and imprisonment of 3 years, which may extend to 5 years or both. With the aim of eradicating child marriage, Nayagad, a tiny Odisha district, has adopted a unique initiative by scrupulously recording information on all adolescent girls in the district. From birth registration date to Aadhaar number, from family details to skill training, information of 48,642 adolescent girls can be found in registers named Aliva. Nayagad, with a population of 9,62,789, has a skewed sex ratio at 855. Child marriages in the district are still considered a part of their social life. Observing that child marriages are solemnized in the age group of 14 to 90 and dropouts among girl students continue to be high, the district administration launched the Aliva program in January this year. Anganwadi workers had been asked to identify every adolescent girl in their jurisdiction and keep tabs on them. There are 1,584 registers available in 1,584 Anganwadi centers of the district. The 100-page register maintains a record of the girl along with the name of her father. From the third page onwards, each page contains data of the adolescent girl, including address, education status, birth registration date, Aadhaar card number, contact details, and family details. The age of the girl is approved by the local school headmaster, father, supervisor, and child marriage prohibition officer. Towards the end of the register, information about child marriage, educational progress, skill training status, and health issues of the adolescent girls is available. Nayagad district has decided to maintain the record for a period of 10 years from 2020 to 2030. As per Odisha's child marriage prevention strategy, the state aims to eradicate child marriage by 2030. Government e-market GEM surpassed milestone of 1 lakh crore rupees of procurement value in last fiscal. The GEM Seller Samvad has been held in Mumbai, wherein numerous beneficiaries spoke about how their businesses has grown overwhelmingly with the help of the online portal. Earlier, GEM's business facilitator for Maharashtra and Damandu, Mr. Nikhil Patel, explained how the government e-marketplace works as one-stop online procurement portal for all central and state governments, their ministries and departments, and public sector undertakings too, highlighting the advantages for small and medium-scale enterprise vendors. Mr. Patel said such companies can get loans if required for fulfilling an order received via GEM. He added that close to 2,000 minor and about 500 major functionalities have been introduced on GEM portal in the last 2 years for increasing the ease of doing businesses. Launched in August 2016, GEM has facilitated over 1 crore transaction valued at over 3.2 lakh crore rupees. Notably, the portal had surpassed a milestone of 1 lakh crore rupees of procurement value in the last fiscal. The portal has 62,000 registered government buyers and 50.90 lakh sellers from large conglomerates to MSMEs, and women self help groups. Currently, GEM has around 300 service categories and over 10,000 product categories. From September 27 onward, all proceedings of the Supreme Court Constitution benches will be live streamed. A full court meeting of the top court has decided. A full court meeting is attended by all judges of the court. The meeting, presided over by Chief Justice of India, UU Lilith, was held on Tuesday, at which the decision was taken unanimously. Senior advocate Indira Jay Singh had written to the judges of the court earlier this month seeking live streaming of proceedings in matters of public and constitutional importance. Back in 2018, the Supreme Court had ruled that live telecast of court proceedings was part of the right to access justice under Article 21 of the Constitution. Several of the country's high courts already live streamed their proceedings through their YouTube channels. Last month, the Supreme Court live streamed its proceedings for the first time. Union Tourism and Culture Minister G. Kishan Reddy on Sunday announced a special tourist train to cover Ambedkar Circuit. The modalities such as date of journey, ticket price, number of passengers are still in works. The government had first proposed the Ambedkar Circuit or Panchtirth in 2016. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had said the Panchtirth would include Janmabhoomi, Ambedkar's birthplace in Madhya Pradesh, Shiksha Bhumi, the place in London where he stayed while studying in UK, Diksha Bhumi in Nagpur where he embraced Buddhism, Mahaparinirvan Bhumi or the place of his demise in Delhi, and Chaitya Bhumi, the place of his cremation in Mumbai. With a special AC train, the government is looking to trace the footsteps of Ambedkar in India by giving better connectivity to these places. The idea is to attract tourists beyond the Dalit community who mostly visit these places as a pilgrimage. The journey will include meals, ground transportation, and entry to sites. The government had identified 15 tourist circuits under Swadesh Darshan scheme in 2014 and 15. Besides Ramayana and Buddhist circuits, others include Coastal Circuit, Desert Circuit, Eco Circuit, Heritage, Northeast, Himalayan, Sufi Krishna, Rural, Tribal, and Tirthanga circuits. In terms of train collaboration, the Ramayana, Buddhist, and Northeast circuits are already active, while Ambedkar will be the fourth. As far as circuit development is concerned, until March 2022, 76 projects have been sanctioned in these 15 circuits at an estimated cost of rupees 5,445 crore.